You are standing on the high stone walls of the city of Caffa. It is 1346. You are a Genoese merchant, a defender of this great trading port on the Crimean coast. To your back is the Black Sea, your only link to the outside world. To your front is the Golden Horde, the Mongol army. They have been besieging you for months. The siege has been brutal. You are hungry. The granaries are emptying. The water in the cisterns is getting stale. You spend your days peering through the crenellations of the stone wall, watching the smoke from the Mongol campfires rising into the gray sky. But lately the camp has been quiet. Too quiet. You have heard rumors. The enemy is sick. A pestilence is sweeping through their tents. A great mortality. You have seen them dragging bodies to the edges of their camp, burying them in shallow graves. You felt relief. You thought God was striking them down. You thought the siege was over. But today, the activity has returned. You hear the creak of timber. Creak! Snap! You watch as the Mongols wheel their massive trebuchets forward. These are engines of war, towering wooden catapults capable of hurling stones weighing hundreds of pounds. You brace yourself. You crouch behind the stone merlin, waiting for the impact of rock against wall. You wait for the crash that will shatter the masonry. The trebuchet arms swing up. Whoosh! Objects arc through the sky. They spin wildly. But they don't look like rocks. They are soft. They are limp. They hit the city streets behind you with a wet, sickening thud. Thump. Thump. You turn around. You look at the payload. It isn't stone. It is men. The Mongols are loading the bodies of their own dead into the catapults. They are launching the victims of the pestilence over your walls. Horror, cold and sharp, grips your stomach. You run down the stairs to the street. The smell hits you instantly. It isn't just the smell of death. It is the smell of the disease itself. A sweet, rotting, cloying scent that sticks to the back of your throat. The bodies are covered in black swellings, buboes. You know what this is. This is the plague. Panic erupts in the city. It spreads faster than the fire. People are screaming, running away from the impact sites. But where can they run? The city is a closed box. The walls that kept the Mongols out are now keeping the disease in. You watch the sky. It is raining death. Another volley comes over, thump, thump. A body lands on a rooftop, sliding down the tiles, crashing into the marketplace. The very air seems to turn poisonous. You pull your cloak over your mouth and nose, breathing through the wool, terrified of the invisible miasma. The Genoese commanders order the bodies to be thrown into the sea. You grab a pole. You try to push a corpse toward the water without touching it. You're terrified that a flea might jump from the cold skin to yours. You work in a frenzy, sweating, crying, trying to clean the city. But it is too late. You know it is too late. The pestilence is already here. It is in the water supply. It is on the rats scurrying into the cellars. It is in the breath of the man standing next to you. The Mongols didn't need to break down the gates. They just needed to throw the sickness over the wall. You run to the harbor. You board a ship. You have to escape. You and hundreds of others crowd onto the galleys, unfurling the sails, desperate to leave Caffa behind. As the wind catches the canvas, you look back at the city. It looks peaceful from a distance. But you know it is a graveyard. You sail toward Italy, toward Messina, toward Genoa. You think you are escaping. You think you are safe. But as you look at the sailors around you, you see a man scratching a swelling on his neck. You realize with a jolt of absolute terror that you aren't leaving the death behind. You are bringing it with you. You are the carrier. You are the weapon, and you are about to unleash the Black Death upon Europe.